the man suddenly discovered he could hear antiques talk. A comb begged him to wipe the dust off its surface, promising to give him a surprise in return. Man did as comb asked. In next second, his hair turned into a voluminous afro. Turned out comb had granted him the ability to keep his hair in a permanent afro. Man thought this superpower was useless, so he quickly styled his hair back to its original look. Shortly after, an arrogant CEO found him. He accused Man of harassing his fiancée, but in reality, Man was saving the woman when she tripped and fell. Man immediately refuted CEO, explaining he'd saved her. For a moment, CEO thought his words made sense, but he was furious Man dared to talk back. He immediately decided to teach Man a lesson. Just then, woman arrived at the scene. CEO rushed over to greet her, but she impatiently kicked him to ground. To repay Man for saving her, she pulled out a luxury car key and handed it to him. This only made CEO angrier. He was desperate to beat Man up, but woman stepped in front of CEO to stop him. In chaos, CEO accidentally pushed woman to floor. Man hurried to help her up, but she leaned into his chest and began crying, even pulling his hand to wrap around herself. CEO's jealousy flared. He threw a punch straight at Man. In a panic, Man activated his afro superpower without thinking. To his surprise, his afro hairstyle was so stiff it blocked CEO's fist directly, and CEO's hand snapped instantly. CEO screamed he'd get revenge, then fled in pain. Woman was delighted Man had chased CEO away, so she invited him to a dinner party next day. Soon after, Man suddenly heard a bronze sword calling him. He gently wiped the dust off sword, hoping for a cool new superpower, but instead, bronze sword gave him the ability to sharpen and polish blades. Man was disappointed, thinking this power was just as useless as the last. However, when he stepped outside, a killer hired by CEO suddenly pulled out a dagger and lunged at him. Just as dagger was about to stab him, Man activated his blade polishing ability in time. In next second, killer's dagger vanished completely. Man was astonished to find he was completely unharmed, while killer was so terrified he fled immediately.